broadcast. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and we are set for
Leading
baseball here this evening.
The first baseman, DJ.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
7 o'clock.
Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball one. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He'll try again, 1-2. Line drive to center field. Springer is right there, one down. Here's Didi Gregorius, career line against Greinke. He's only 2 for 10.
Gregorius.
And it's fouled away. Greinke is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. And that's the third out. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here.
For the Astros, the center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way.
Springer.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Springer is retired, and there's one away.
Batting second.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 4 for 14. He also has 1 home run. Soft liner toward first, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, number 44. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Chopped toward the second baseman. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
The second baseman.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two. Now the 2-0. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Springer is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Here's Brett Gardner now. Career line against Greinke. He's a .333 hitter. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley's after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Backhanded. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 2 for 4. He's taken him deep once. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Hit in the air to center field. Hicks is under it. 1 out. So the bases. Empty here with
Michael Brantley.
Here comes the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gardner is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 5th.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. 3rd inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Reddick is there, and he has it for the out. 1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. In there for strike 1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders. And this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Popped him up. Chirinos has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. In past meetings with Tanaka, 2 hits in 7 tries. He also has 1 home run.
Reddick.
turned on down the line. LeMahieu's got it, and he is out on the tag. One out now in the Houston third, and digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. Striding in for Houston, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. This pitch is popped up. Urshela is there, 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Gregorius has it. The tag, and he is out. So striding forward now, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Sliced hard on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. Next will be the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Next for New York, Torres, and their runners at the corners now. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Gurriel is under it as he puts it away for out number 1. Standing in, Brett Gardner. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. 0-1 the count.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. He might have.
And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0. Giancarlo Stanton now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
And this one's in the dirt. And nearly had him going back to second, but he's able to sneak back in safely. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Comes set, the 0-1. Hard hit to first. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Jose Altuve. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Second baseman, Jose.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing. but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Now batting.
Now the Astros designated hitter, number 44, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-1 now. Bullet back up the middle. Hicks is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Third baseman,
so bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Lifted in the air to center field. After it is Hicks. He tracks it down, and that will. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Gio Urshela so far 0 for 1 with a flyout. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double. Ready for another chance. Gary Sanchez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The count now at 2-1. Urshela stands at second with no outs. A swing and a high drive to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. They'll get it in quickly to the second baseman, so it's runners at the corners now with nobody out. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He singled his last time up. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. 0-1, here it comes. And there's ball 1. Weak grounder down the line at third. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. A bouncer up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Now batting, Michael Brantley as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Michael Brantley.
This is on the ground over to first. And he is out on the tag. Here's Carlos Correa now. First pitch of the at-bat.
Carlos Correa.
Yanked on the ground down the line. So this is foul for the first strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Next up for the Stros, Josh Reddick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Oh, doctor, you can hang a star on that baby. So we're all tied up following the home run. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one. Line towards center field. Hicks will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Stepping up now, Torres. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So digging in now, Brett Gardner singled homer run in his last time up. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just whoop.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
The batter.
Now in the box, Giancarlo Stanton. A hit in 2 tries so far. Chris Davinsky takes over on the mound here with nobody out.
Astros. Number 47.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Davinsky.
And he takes ball 1. Runners on the move for second. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Torres at third. Gardner stands at second. No outs. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. Let it rip that time 3-0, but the fastball's by him. 3-1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. No hits to this point. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first. So the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Line to the right side. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 3-1. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. Head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He's 0 for 5. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Ryan Presley takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Presley playing here in his home state of Texas. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, man, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Stepping into the box, Robinson Chirinos. As he'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Chirinos on at first, nobody out. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Striding into the box, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Altuve.
Here comes the first pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
But 1's all they'll get as he's back in safely at second.
Number 44.
Striding in once again, number 44. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Zach Britton takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And there's out number 2. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a digging in to try it again. Didi Gregorius. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
And they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And he got him. In now is the Yankees DH, Edwin Encarnacion. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Fouled off. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Torres. They'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first two guys out of the inning, then you give up that two-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over.
With a traditional.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Alex Bregman.
Adam Ottavino gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Adam.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. At the plate, Michael Brantley. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground. Has a look. Now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is after it. He's there and records the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Correa. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 3-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Popped him up. Torres calls for it. 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Bregman, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he misses again. 2-0. Dylan Betances takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 68.
Popped up. And he'll reach over his head to make the play. And a sparkling. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start us off in the 8th. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. At the plate, Aaron Hicks. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Joe Smith gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Smith, an Ohio native. He's in the midst of his 14th Major League season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The first baseman,
even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
1-0 the count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
The kicker,
digging in once again, Robinson Chirinos. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Throw gets him 2 down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go George Springer. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Aaron Judge will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Cameron Maben will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. Edwin Encarnacion now. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's just 2 for 12. The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Next for the Yankees, the second baseman.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
And he fouls this one off. Maben at second. Gregorius at first. 2 out in the inning. In the dirt, and now let's see. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Takes this the other way to right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in, Jose Altuve. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First offering on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
The batter.
Stepping in, number 44. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. The 1-1 home is a curveball taken low for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. 3-2, full count. The 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. So striding in, Alex Bregman. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And standing in the outfielder, Michael Brantley. Aroldis Chapman comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out. Digging in, Carlos Correa. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him on a good slider there. Swung up. In now, Brett Gardner. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
Sliced hard on the ground. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's gone 2 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Hector Rondon, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. So stepping in, Gio Urshela. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Grounded weakly toward third. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Ready now, Josh Reddick. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The right
The
fielder.
fastball is swung on and missed.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The first baseman,
Stepping in,
number 10.
Yuli Gurriel. Lifetime
Gurriel.
line against Chapman. He's 2 for 4. And he can't field it cleanly. 0-1 count and the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 28.
Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fouled off. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Last strike now for Houston. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Stanton is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious